So, from yesterday, let me see. Thanks for advertising daily, planting seeds, people. Oh, good. Fantastic. God bless you. Nice meeting you. Ernie in Florida. Yes, I'm currently in Florida, where they're opening up my country I live in the first week of September. So I'm in Florida probably another 2 weeks. I have a grandchild being born soon, so I'm going to be here for a little bit and then fly out. But yes, thank you for being here, Ernie. Right? Whoa, I remember I met you. Oh, this is Ernie. Of course. You met me in Florida. Golly. Okay. I forgot. Yes, thank you. I spoke at the ABC live meeting in Fort Lauderdale maybe a week or two ago. Thank you. Now, let's dance, folks. Let's go ahead and see what aha moments any of you had with yesterday's training while we're here. And I want to get the good glimpse of what you're gaining. What aha moments like, oh my gosh, now I see that connection. Now that makes sense. Or maybe it was just some great intro stuff that you picked up on that you didn't know before. Talk to me. Anyone? I want to know. And I'm doing this on purpose because if all I do is talk at you, your income stay the same. You know the same stuff, and you didn't really grow from the experience. So be comfortable enough to talk about that. What new that you gained from the training on autoresponders, and what does it mean to you, and maybe how you're going to apply that. That's one thing. The other thing is noting that the more you involve yourself, right now, you participate before payday, it's easy to participate during payday, right? Okay, you learn great training, you learn a lot from it. Fantastic. So at the $1,500 level where things be set up for us, yeah, that's right. You have to tell us what you want set up, but absolutely. I'm going to give you a little tip. Everybody catch this tip. Everybody catch this tip for me, okay? All right, pay attention. In fact, yeah, pay attention to this tip, especially some of you leaders too. Those who take the road less traveled, right? You gain more. Because I'm willing to work typically when others are sleeping and when others are playing, I'm able to gain more. To watch this. So if you're talking about the $1,500 level and you ask the average person what the level they're on, if they're only doing 100 or 300, that means everybody else to get signed up at the $1,500 level, they're coming to you. They'll go past all those people that didn't go there. So, you know what? All of you, I've made it very clear on multiple occasions. Do not strap your family, but get started at the highest level of business that you can, right? This is a business. In business, you get a return on your investment. Now, you can get a return on a low investment over and over again. But if you've already made $100 2 or 3 times and you didn't go to the next level, no wonder so much money goes past you. Every time someone signs up at a level that's higher than you have, you get the person, but you don't get the money. So I want you to focus and remember that. Highest level you can. That's how this business works. So if you're a sponsor and decide to go up to the $500 level and you're working your butt off and you're doing great, but you're not putting your money in your business, you've missed one of the fundamental premises for business in general. Would you like to know what this fundamental premise is? If you would, type in the number 1. Because I'm going to share, I want everyone to walk away with this one. Single-handedly, the greatest investments you will ever make in your life are into your mind and into your business. If you minimize what you give to your mind and you minimize what you give to your business, you will always have a mediocre result, period. Some of you spend more on your vacation a year than you do in your business. No wonder you get the results you do. Others spend more on cigarettes or alcohol than they spend in their business. Therefore, they get a return in the areas of where they focus. So, it's a fundamental principle that you get what you focus on. Just so happens, I spent the last 15 years giving all of me, that's my mind, my money, and my time into, right? Investing into those things so I can get a great return. Now it's your turn. What are you going to do? Are you truly going to spend more money on the wheels fancier wheels for your car than you will the business that will pay for the car? Get it in your head. Because here's the deal. If someone came in today, ask yourself this question. If 5 people joined today at $1,500 and you've already made more than $1,500, what would you make from that? Do you get why it's a fundamental principle? You've been taught by marketers to only focus on the transaction itself. That you've been duped to ignore the basic principles, which is why all the people up always make the money. You can change it. Trust me. I say it because I've done it and I do it. Get started at the highest level possible. I've been asked by some, hey, why have products? Right? People just want to make money. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna dupe people just so I can make my money. I'm gonna do things that are gonna make money, period. But you got an opportunity to do something different for the people you love most, for your spouse and your children. Or your friends. If you're not married and you don't have children, you can do it for your future. So I'm warning you that if you and the things you invest into, right, those are going to be things that reward you the most. If you invest most of your money into vacation, you're probably going to have the best vacations in life than most people. But if you invest money in your business, it's going to pay for your vacation and your car, and it's going to keep your wife or husband happy. It's not rocket science. We removed a lot of the risk by not being one of these companies that starts and leaves. We've eliminated the greatest risk is, what if they run off with my money? We've eliminated that. So my question to you is, oh my gosh, why would you cheat yourself and only tiptoe in the low end of the water when you're trying? Okay, I've got the principle down. Now, oh, by the way, thank you, Robert. That is a great principle. You're focusing on value now. So when you ask someone for money, the exchange is like this. Remember, if I give this much value and the pricing comparison is this much, I always win. So my formula is, if you can give 10 times the value, 10 times the price in value, you'll always get question isn't if you get a sale, it's how many sales you would get. So now when you tell someone $25, if you only say $25, you got nothing. But you could tell them, I'll get you an autoresponder that everybody else on the internet will pay, right? $300 to $600 a year to get. If you have 2,000 subscribers, it typically will cost someone $45 to $79 a month. You get $25 one time. That's already 10 times the value before you talk about the products, the done-for-you products, the 10 products. So I can go on and on and on. So God bless you guys. Tell me, did the principle help you? The fundamental principle I just shared before I start, did that help you a little bit? So you cannot play games with this thing. You can't expect out of this what you didn't put into it. I'm having problems with my main...
Yes, it makes sense.
Yeah, because what I see every day, I see a handful of people sitting with catcher's mitts because a lot of people who come in the first 3 levels, they don't understand the principle of reinvesting back in your business. Even if it's as little as 25%, put it aside so you don't have to have so many things go past you. I don't completely comprehend it. So I tell you that so you can be better stewards of your money. If you're a good steward of your money, you won't just be happy with making it. You'll be happy with making it and make sure that it can grow more. So you impregnate your money so it can develop more. But you don't do that when all you do is eat it. All you do is use it. You consume your money. You miss the point. The reason Apple has a new conference every year because they reinvest their money back into newer products so you can do more. You can do the same thing. It's not exclusive for them. Okay. Hey, I love that, Robert. That is smart. 90% back. Let me tell you something. You go to the top, you're going to be a part of the 1% that insist on everything. The 1% catch all of the other stuff. When the money rolls uphill, it'll be rolling to you too. Because 97% of most people that get into a business like this will only do the lower levels and be happy with those small payments. They'll be happy. But the handful that go up higher, they just catch more. It just flit up to them. So commitment is where this game's played. Okay, I got to get to what we're talking about today. You guys got me all stoked up. Okay, so let's do this. Today is all about pages and their connections. So I'm going to talk to you about this thing of pages because you deserve to be able to experience the connection between pages and your system. Right now, most of you are only using the corporate page that we give you, which is fine. But because you're an entrepreneur, there's nothing wrong with being creative. Okay? So when you're going to be creative, you're going to do like this. You're going to say, I'm going to use what you give me, but I'm going to mix some things in there too. So I'm going to go out to the internet, I just rebooted my computer before we started. And today, I promise I won't keep you as long as I did yesterday. You guys know I get excited, and as part of my commitment is to give 10 times the value. So already, even though I could easily get away with giving you a 15-minute webinar, or say the same thing every webinar, I go all out because I understand. I completely get the fact that in order for this to become dynamic for you, I must give more of me. And let me tell you, it ain't easy being greasy. I also have a family. I have a father who has dementia. I got grandchildren. I have a wife. I've got employees. I've got a lot of things to manage. So if I'm here and some of you have not stretched a little, you have to understand, to get dynamic results, you have to be dynamic, baby. You don't have to be a loudmouth like me, but you can at least be dynamic and make sure that you adjust to your marketplace so that you can, of course, reap the benefits. All right, I'm going out to pages. Yes, sir. So I want to do a couple of things. I'm going to put the focus here. So now I'm going to go ahead and launch my Windows. And before I get going, you guys have no questions waiting for me? Only an hour, happy with more. You're so funny. Who's user one? I don't know who that is, but I'm glad you're happy with more. Or maybe it's one of our employees playing with me. I don't know who that is. Okay. Okay. I'm glad you're happy with more. I'm happy with more too. God bless you. Okay. So I'm going to also open up share my screen with you guys too. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. So now, as I'm here, I guess I have to move that thing off the sides because that bothers me. Okay, cool. So now, currently, I've got options, baby, but you don't have them. While our team is upgrading our smart pages, you're going to get this, whatever you call this thing, this note, right? Our page builder is a drag and drop builder that you drag and drop concepts around. But what we're upgrading it with is something that gives you, I got to move that out of the way. I don't want to be looking at that every time someone makes a comment. So let me go ahead and move all of us over. Okay. And I'm going to move this thing over because I'm not trying to look at it right here. Other screen, you got to go, baby. Okay. All right, now. There's something in the chat. Make sure I don't miss anything. I need glasses. 1 second, guys. I don't like to do this on training, but I don't want to miss anything. Oh, okay, it's backup computer. Okay, so now, as I tell you this, guys, even on this test account, I want you to note that. Let me go move this over too. Got everything over there. Okay. Okay, so now, what I want you to note is we've set up. You don't even know it. If you have the what's that level? If you have the entrepreneur level, you get an autoresponder and you get smart products. That's it. But if you have a specialist, no one's taking this for granted. What you all have done, if you told me what you would do if you had a page builder, many of you have told me you already wouldn't use it. There's a handful that would have done something. And I'm telling you, until around the 15th or so of September, you got a team of employees and you don't even use them. That's a shocker for me. Now, Alan, I know you have. And Tommy, I know you have. Some of others who are not here have. But if you need a page, you don't even know. We didn't even ask if the page belongs to your other business. We don't care. So I know I didn't already share my screen and I need to already stop sharing for a moment. I don't want you to get the golly, Dwayne. Okay. There we go. And here we go. I got to make this clear for you guys. We build pages. If it's for your family reunion, for your restaurant, for your makeup business, or for your salon, that's not our responsibility, because if you had a page builder, you would make it for anything. We are not a company who intends to punish someone because you're trying to feed your family by having businesses, right? I will tell you, if you're not good at having the other 4 businesses you have, right, you're not going to be good, in general, unless you're going to apply yourself. So that's all I can say. But you tell me why we don't have people requesting their page to be built. We've had some beautiful funnels made, and I'm proud of you guys for the work you've done. And then we tie it to your autoresponder, which I went over yesterday. So I want to encourage you with something. You should never, ever, ever, you allow someone to put some of the cure for your disease in your hands, and you leave it in your pocket and not use it. I often use an analogy. After 3 years of hospitalizations, 53 surgeries, including my breast tissue being removed, colorectal surgery, my ankles and my legs with 17 plastic surgeries, I want you to understand this. As a disabled veteran today, if someone came to me and says, Dwayne, or they came to me when I was sick, we have a cure. I'm like, give it to me, let's go. That's who usually wins this business game. You guys have so many things around you, it immobilizes you. It's overwhelming. And I'm telling you, don't let it be overwhelming. Go and see what you have and start one by one. If you have to start with the autoresponder and it takes you a whole week to master it, so what? A week is going to pass by anyway. Now, what has happened? Already 5 weeks have passed. Some of you have never used anything. So you're making what I call sporadic instant payments. There's nothing wrong with that. But I think you can do more and be more. Some of you have made over 30 transactional payments. And you have not progressed in your knowledge, and you haven't progressed proportionally in the level that you're in. So allow me to help you so you can have the right frame of reference mentally, so you can match here what you are attempting to do in your business. If you have high goals, but you have the habits of someone with low goals, right? The two will never meet. This makes sense? Because I'm only talking about pages, but I got to get there, baby. So here we go. Good to know that it was just for IC. We'll use for my... Yeah, you got other businesses, use them. I'm not telling you to go join other businesses. You can if you want. That's not my deal. We're not going to micromanage and be a communistic dictatorship. We're not going to do it. I know other companies do it. We're not doing it. Do what you want to do. But do not be foolish and only chase around the small amounts of money and believe you're successful. And because you believe you're successful when you're really not, what do? You go out and get new car payments and you get new house payments because you feel you have an artificial sense of success. If you're going to be successful, you're going to be feeling it. Some of you haven't even felt the stress. You have not at all stretched. You've done what's convenient and comfortable and safe. And because you're doing that, no wonder you don't have a page built or many pages built. Did you know if we opened our page builder up to you, you guys could have made 25, 30 pages already? You don't. Instead, we give you a team of employees who will do it with you and for you. You turn it in, they turn it back. You provide the information they want. They're going to give you a draft the next day. If you don't like it, you can make an edit. I want this. Could you do me a favor? I didn't have my makeup on that day, right? You guys might say, look, I needed to shave. Could change my photo, change my link, whatever it is. So I had to get that out. So Annie, I need to come to one training. That's why. Well, no problem. We are happy to be here and offer love and share it with you. But that love will not be blind. I'm going to be tough at times for your sake. By now, I should have already done at least 10 of my miles on my bike. I changed my whole routine around so we can actually open it up for people that live in other countries. We got some people in Bangalore, India, Malaysia, UK, other places that need to be in training. So I had to make an adjustment and stretch so that my business in serving you would be better. What are you going to stretch in, guys? So here we go. Now that I said that, I want you to tell me what kind of page is it that you'd want, right? Before I share with you some of the ones that people have done, what kind of page are you looking for? I'm going to go out and I'm going to find some of the pages that were turned in and let you see what has come back and let you know why I feel the way that I do. We saw yesterday the page that was done by my good friend, Sand Owner, right? So I'm going to go ahead and put his page up. I'm going to pull up several that have been done over time because I want you guys to have visions. And don't worry, when we have our new page builder that will work with WordPress and other things, I'm going to also do one on that. But I need you guys, and sometimes if you don't know what you're missing, you just sit back and watch. And I refuse personally to be a watcher. I refuse. I want to participate in the game. I don't want to hear about the results someone else is getting. I want my results. So don't play with me. All right, here we go. I got several of these. So what kind of pages would you make if you would have paid attention to this? What kind of pages would you have made? What would you have put together? Right? That's my question. Es mi pregunta para ti. Right? Let me see what else I got. We have más. Let me see. Dwayne Golden. I'll give you one.
I would have built some that I know I haven't asked, but I would have built some looking at basically all the products and create one for them so that I can anybody interested in anybody interested in learning how to be a better speaker.
Okay.
Just kind of post some of them, and then ultimately have a website that it would be all linked to, so all those would be together.
Okay. That is a great response. See, I had no idea. So now we know that. I want you guys to see how easy it would be to build such a page. I really appreciated the response for sure. Let me go ahead and get this response here. Where's the name? My Alchemy. Okay. Sometimes they're simple. Sometimes they are not. Sometimes they are for other companies. But it is bothering me to see people with solutions in their hands, and yet their problems are so big they don't know that some of the solutions they have before they look to someone else for that solution. To me that doesn't compute. I don't even know what Ether chain is, but someone has one of those. Right? Let me go ahead and get this. I think this is it. Let me try it. Here we go. I'm learning. Because here we go. I think I got it. Tell me if it works out, fellas. Oh, no. Okay. There we go. Ether chain. I got it. Okay, good. I got some pages up. So let me go ahead and share with you so we're not in the dark. And I will see if there's any more comments people have made. User one for me, page for hire. Page for my hire business. Okay. Page for my community association. That's what I'm talking about now. Dwayne, is this session being recorded? Of course it is. I'm recording it for sure. Thank you. If you have to leave, you will see it tomorrow live at 11. But I want you to be here live so I can help you live. I think I saw Don today, one of the watchers on the one we did yesterday today. Praise promote the value of for money. See, now we got somewhere. So we're going to go through this. Before I show you that, let me share with you some of the pages that have been created. Okay. Okay, there's one, and don't worry, you'll be able to see it in a moment. Just hold your horses, please. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Here's one. I don't even know what this thing is. Someone who's one of our people that joined, I think, from the UK a couple weeks ago. They came up with their own thing. They documented it out, and the next morning, my team had it ready for them. They had one edit. They wanted to change something in that thing. Then they had to edit down here. But once they did it, It was done. Right? There's another. I don't know what this is. This is one by a marketer who wanted to send people to their blog, their other thing. They had a video of an interview that they did with me, and then they turned it in. They got it back. When they click it, we made sure the buttons goes directly to their sign-up page. Here's the one I showed you the other day in Spanish. This guy, for his team, they can register right there. They see different testimonies about IC and what they've been doing. He turned it in. He outlined it and turned it in. Here's another one. This one is the one I showed you yesterday from Alan Jones. We did this one during our call. We just turned it in and got it back. Or no, he turned it in. I think he did it himself. Here's one of the better funnels I've seen, where it's a 5-step system when you go through I'm making stuff up. So that's a okay, I'm making something up. That way I don't think I'm coming through. And if you're here today, I'm not trying to blow your cover on your opt-in page. I want you guys to see the power. Step 1, right? Watch the video and be welcome. Watch this video and see how to join my team. Click here to set up a new account. Watch this video to see how to sign up in Ingreso, step by step, how to sign up, how to get the Bitcoin, where to go, right? How to use the QR code or whatever else. Then join. But if you don't have Bitcoin, click on this button. It'll take them to other pages, right? So if you don't have Bitcoin, you can click here and go to another step, step 5. Here are some ways to get Bitcoin. And so use Cash App. Use these other methods. This is a whole different system, but I go to a different one. Oh, this is the same one. Okay. I got a little excited there. I started going to these pages. So now that I showed you that, let me show you how you do this. Guys, it's not rocket science. If my username is John Blow, right? My first name is John, right? My middle name is my last name is Explosion. I'm just making it up as I go along. I'm already partially done with the document to get my page made. My phone number, 888-777-6621. Right. Here we go. Choose the type. I'm going to choose other. Right? I'm going to say an ideal page that resembles what I want. So here, watch what I do, guys. I don't even know. I just know I have a community association. Watch what I do. Community association. I'm going to look at pages and get an example for them to create a motto for me. So now I got all these community associations. I'm going to put South Florida. I don't really care. I just want you guys to get the gist, baby. So now, Community Association Institute of South Florida. What's their page look like? So now, I could turn in this page, give it to the programmers, and when I give details, I'm going to tell them to change out the image. I'm going to want a different picture for South Florida. I'll have them look up other pictures of South Florida and put one there. Then I'll give them my video in the description, in the doc that I put in. The who we are, I'm going to change all these things around. I'm going to tell them what I want. And what happens here, when I'm done, then I'm going to say, if I have another picture that I found on my own, I can attach it right here. However many pictures, how many other images I have, I can upload a file, image, or put one there. Then, are there any videos? I'm going to change the video around. I'm going to put my video code in there, embed code, or a link. Are the examples of the combination of the colors? Their colors are blue and yellow, blue and gold. What if I tell them I want my colors to be orange and brown? I could do it all. I put my social network proofs there. Is there a logo that I have for my association? Now, I don't know if you guys catch this or not. We didn't make it tough, but it does need to be your page and not ours. We could just say make an association page. And the reason we didn't do it that way is because if we'd have done it that way, you guys would have, it would take a month to get it done. Because you'd say, no, that's not right. I don't like that. I like this color. We streamlined it. For the first time in your entrepreneur experience, you got employees that work for you, and you don't put them to work. You've got people who will work on your behalf. I need a team site. I need something else. You can't make your own page until we get our page builder back up with the new stuff in it, our new integration. So instead, you're tailor-made, baby. Let's go with it. Call me up. Hey, Dwayne, will you do an interview with me about Ingreso? I want to put it on the new page I'm having built. Dwayne, can you do an overview with me live on Zoom or something? And then let's take the recording. I can use the recording on my page. Sure, no problem. The sky's the limit when you have an employee. I told my family this years ago. After reading, I'm a historian. I love history. After reading almost everything ever done in history that has been fantastically amazing, it was done with a team. I told my wife and my kids, if I could just have a team of 5 or 10, I'll be able to move the world. I've been blessed enough to build a team of people up over time that all I have to do is be a creator and pass it to them. I've given you a similar option to give you a design and programming team to make for you what you need. Don't be foolish. Please. Don't be foolish. The connection between your pages and your autoresponder and people joining you. If you have a membership site, we make the front page of it for your membership site. If you just want an award in your local community and you want to put a page up, maybe you don't have the TommyAdams.com yet. Tell us what you want for that and let my team build it. Please tell me I'm making sense to you guys. You know, I get really nervous when it's really quiet, so talk to me, please. Thank you for the page, for new signups page, part-time hire. Okay, good deal. Page promote value and money. Okay, good. I'm trying to figure out what you guys are saying. I don't see the new stuff. You want to react? I started asking questions. Oh, that's why you got it. Okay, fantastic. Can you have your own domain and redirect? Yes. Yes, you're exactly right, Alan. You can have your own domain. And by the way, you'll be able to host any of your other pages that you have outside of here too. But yeah, we have something in our system. It's called, for take your domain, we show you how to point it towards your page here and you're done. Even though we made it. Let's see. How can I get my hands on a slide presentation because I'm going to start my own Zoom? Oh my goodness, Michael. Talk to me. All you got to do is ask. Go to support and say, I need a presentation. They'll give you the Google Docs. We'll make one just for you and you use that. Other leaders have come and done it and they get it. So yes, you got it, my brother. You got it. Whatever you need. Ernie, amazing. Now, you guys, I want some verbal. Please, work with me. Can you see that my intensity isn't anger? My intensity is, oh my gosh. I see some of your answers. I get excited about sharing it with you. The bridge is out. Don't go that way. I'm saying go this way because that bridge is not, it's broken. You could fall in. I'm trying to warn you how to do this right. Do you get it? Are you guys with me?
Yes.
Good. I was so excited I'd be twins. That's funny if I was more excited. Okay. So there's not a lot to this pages thing. As I told the group last month, it won't matter how pages work if you don't use them. To me, it doesn't. Now listen, I use both our team and the page builder. Hundreds of pages that I make. I use our own membership system. I use our own autoresponder. I do that not just because I want to demonstrate to you. I use it because that's why they're there. I don't have to subscribe to another place for my funnels. I don't have to subscribe to another place for my membership. I don't have to subscribe to another place. I got it all in-house. For you to have it and not use it, and then go and sign up for other things where you don't have to, I just don't know how much sense it makes. It's not even fair to your family, the people you love. Going to do this tomorrow. The sky's the limit. Fantastic. Go for broke. The only limits are the one you see. By the way, did you guys like the pages I was showing you that people had made? Some of you, I showed you some of these pages 3 weeks ago, and you didn't make one yet. Some of you, it's the first time you ever seen that. But there's more. When are you going to not sit in the bleachers and watch? When are you going to dive in and go after the pearls that are meant for you and your loved ones? When are you going to stretch and not just be comfortable? Think about it. Who isn't comfortable making $25, $50, and $100 multiple times a week? Right? During the pandemic, You've already made more than the stimulus check you got if you live in America. But I want you to get this, and I want you to hear me out. I don't usually drop my nuggets on you like this. My anatomy and physiology teacher told me this in 1987. She says, good is the enemy of best. Some of you are so satisfied that things aren't as bad as they could be that you don't get what they should be. You don't even get close to where things should be because you're so satisfied that things are not where they used to be. And I'm telling you, get over that. Get over yourself and get moving. This is your life. I'm living mine. Last I checked, the only people kicking and screaming when it's time to die are those that refuse to live. If you're just trying to get by, you're not living yet. You're existing. You are a drone if you're just trying to get by. I'm telling you, life is short. I looked up. I was 12 and now I'm 55. It goes by so fast. You don't afford the whole idea of complacency. You can't afford that. Your children and your spouse deserve better if you have them. So, don't you dare let someone lay it out for you and all you do is watch. Because trust me, you can find better things to do with your time. Can I create a site that contains all the programs I promote? As I said, the sky's the limit. Why don't you turn it in and see what they do for you? That's what I'm trying to tell you. I think it's coming clear now. I think it's coming clear. I have never seen it before like this. You know, I come from a day and age when everybody was looking for what we call high ticket. People are intentionally looking for low ticket. Even when they have high ticket, they take their high ticket money and they put it into things, watch this now, that decay in value. A car, the minute you sign the contract, loses its value instantly by thousands of dollars. Getting our hair done and me getting something, my gym membership, all the things are cool, but my business will pay for all those things. But if I put the peanuts into my business and put most of my money in those things, what's going to pay for it when I'm sick? What's going to pay for it when I retire? What's going to pay for it when everybody in my life turns on me? You guys have got to know it. Invest most into your mind and your business, then the rest is the limit. Now listen, if you've been here for 5 weeks and you've not used an autoresponder or a page or anything else, you're not guilty of anything. But you got to understand, if you're not where you want to be, you better plug in whatever you can to make your money for you. What I whispered was fact. Okay. Now, the more money you can make, the more money. By the way, here's something we know. Here's something we've done in Ingreso over the years. Our people that are in every level, here's what they love. Many of them did it years ago. They never have to join it ever again. They just have a business that works for them. And they start at the lowest level and work their way up over time. Some of you, because of complacency, you'll never know what that's like. It doesn't matter what level someone comes in at, you're catching it. You don't do it because you don't know it. And I'm telling you, don't you dare let complacency rob your family of another day. Because we have not seen the end of this COVID-19 as it relates to financial ruin in economics. We've not seen the end of it. I was talking to a group yesterday from Malaysia, and they said their entire country is so devastated. They appreciate this opportunity in Ingreso. In a country where their incomes aren't near where they are than the UK or the United States, they're already coming in, bubbling up at whatever levels they can. They're coming at the highest level they can. They've got to make up for all they've been losing. They're going all in. And when I see the wealthiest countries in the world where people only put their foot in, I don't understand it. I live in Colombia where the average person makes $300 a month. If you don't do the math on that, it's $3,600 a year. And people that go all in, they go give their whole life to it. But in countries where they have benefits, stimuluses, Social Security, unemployment, that's where people don't go all in because they know they always have a government backing them up. I'm trying to get you to have a mind transformation. The next person in office isn't your solution. God gave you that at birth. The person who has the solution is the person who's been making all those decisions for you all these years. You could just make better ones now. Okay, I'm done. There's not a lot to do with pages. I'm not going to go into a lot because the last few page webinars I've done, 1 to 3 people do something, the rest just watch. So I want you to ask me questions. If you have them, I will address them. If you have comments or aha moments or things I can clarify, let me do it for you so it can become dynamic for you. And I'll sing for you while I wait. When I was a little bitty baby, my mama would rock me in the cradle. Okay, country. I do country too. I do country, I do old school, Motown, or hip hop, whatever. I could do it all. Classical. Okay. Thank you, Robert. Yes, you're the one to determine your faith. Anthony, are we able to change the banners in the system? Let me know what you mean. If you have banners that you want, submit them. What do you want done? I don't get what you mean, but I will gladly help you. And you can even make, we have an image editor. You can find a banner, edit it, make it the way you want, and put that up. What system and what banners are you talking about? That's a good question, Anthony. Okay? Anyone else? I've noticed, because I've really let my hair down on these, we get less verbal interaction. I don't know if I'm scaring you guys off. It's not my intent. But I learned this years ago that if you will go out and catch yourself on fire for the people that you're serving, right? They can really see and identify that you actually care. So it's hard for me to treat it where it's politically correct and I'm just talking in a monotone. I've got to get excited. And I trust it didn't scare some of you off. But if you have questions or comments for me, I'm here. Don't you dare be shy. Can they build a site that is already made and make it better? Yes, of course. This is all new to me. Looking for investment opportunities for now, mainly compounded interest data. Yes, we are not that. And so, but understood. If you need that kind of a page, you use it, right? If you're they're going to always check to make sure you're in a specialist level or higher. But yeah, it doesn't matter what it's for. But I will tell you this. I tell people this in every webinar. Just the risks are greater, but the rewards are greater. So we know how investment programs work, and we know about their shelf life. And you know that too, so I don't have to go into that. But if you need a page for that, then you put it in. I just want you to be careful because we've seen people lose their homes, families, and many are homeless now because of investment opportunities because they eventually, they're giving out more than they're taking in. And then after the ownership takes their share, there's really, somebody's going to be left like musical chairs without a chair to sit in. And those people that get in on the day that they shut down, that's usually where the trouble comes in. So, but I get it. If you're looking for an investment opportunity, find it, right? I don't know that I can't make any recommendations. I'm not even a big fan of them because a lot of people that I know and love who've done that, they get in 3, 5 Bitcoin, some 10 Bitcoin, only to know that the day they get in, it's over, or the week before when they get in, it's over, and they can't get it back. The company's gone. No one knows who the owner is. No one knows how to go after it. And so I don't think that's, I know that you can do both. If you want to do both, you're welcome. You're always welcome here. If you do those and you need a page for it, go to our team and they build the page. Does that help you? Does that make sense for you? Jason, this is my #1 business. Okay, great stuff, Jason. Good. But everyone's welcome. It doesn't matter what your theme is. Okay. All right. So I covered a lot. I try to give you guys opportunity and let me clarify anything. I'm not going to hide anything from you. I'm going to give you the honest God truth or the answer in it to the best of my ability. So I'm going to take another 2 minutes and see if you have any. If so, we're less than an hour today. Oh my goodness. You guys know I can go an hour and a half to 2 hours. Go ahead.
That's unusual.
Yeah, it is.
Be less than an hour. I'll probably tonight. I'll probably send you or send the email to or put in a ticket, should I say, as far as for one of the pages I was thinking about. But
Yeah. Let me show you. You don't put a ticket in. Just go to resources, go to page form, submit the form. It'll automatically go to our project manager who assigns it to programmers and designers. So
now there's some stuff in there that I don't know.
right. Well, you can put it. You can ask. You can go to live chat and say, "Listen, I'm trying to work on this. How does this work?" Or you can even ask me if I know the answer. If you don't know the answer, fill in what you know, at least what you know, and then go there. But if there's something that requires you to do it, you need to ask someone. So you can ask me in Telegram or something. Okay.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay, thanks.
Okay, do that. And you too, Alan. You can ask me in Telegram. I know your audio is not working right now, so I'll be able to help you with the autoresponder also. So, great to have you guys here, man. I know how late it is. I think you're in the UK. It's already going on 11 o'clock at night. For those of you... Oh, oh, I heard someone. You have a question?
I have a quick question.
Yes, who's that?
This is Anthony.
Hi, Anthony.
How are you, buddy?
Good, good.
Quick. So as we increase the levels, I'm new to the program. As we increase the levels, do we pay more for the monthly subscription, or does that stay the same?
Fixed.
It's fixed.
Fixed. The main purpose for paying for more, upgrading, is to get more products available. The other is you also qualify to earn more. But as you go up, we're not saying, "Oh, he just went up. We're just get more money. We're going to charge you more." No, it's fixed.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Great program.
Hey, thanks a lot, Anthony. Where are you from?
I'm from Delaware, originally from Philly.
Okay, I'm from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, 90 miles south of Philly.
Okay.
And I used to go through Delaware all the time. I lived in Lancaster with my wife and kids. We'd travel to the beach. We'd have to go through Wilmington and Dover and those areas. So.
Yeah, I'm in Newark, right outside of Wilmington.
Okay, good stuff. Well, thanks for being here, buddy.
And I did some time in Jersey.
Okay.
Between the tri-state out here.
Okay, good stuff.
But thank you. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I just got to get a better grip on that. I was asking about the banners, meaning your banners that you have inside the marketing program that I paid for. I like them, but some people initially might not get the name and think it's international or whatever. I was asking if it's okay to alter or make
Oh, yes.
banners.
Yeah, so what I would, let me show you this, okay? Because you have the marketing system, you can actually put in a ticket, right? That's what Alan did. He just said, "I like the one you paid you have, but I want my own special one." And when he did that, he actually had him change words. You can have him change anything on it. You turn that page in, take the link, and you put it in that form and say, "I love this, but change this word around. I only want the name and email address. I don't want the number and phone number on." So you can do whatever you want, okay? And you turn that in, and my team will press for you as if they're your employees.
So where would we put that though? Once they make it, where does it go? And if I didn't.
Okay, yeah, let me show you that now. It's okay, but I want you to go back and watch some of the reviews of the trainings I've been doing, because in those trainings I actually go over this, but I want you to see this because it's pretty, I love it myself. I love the question because it helps set up the part that I want to share with you. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and take a look. What you do here is when it's done, yes, when they make the changes, they're going to give you a share code. The share code you're going to paste here where it says funnel code. And then once you push submit, it's going to turn on here in a link. You're going to have a link for the page that they just did for you.
Oh, okay.
You will just import a code. And then if you got a team member that you signed up and they like what you did, they can submit that we do that same page for them. And then when we'll give them a code, when they do it, it'll have their links in their page, not yours.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Just we've been at this a long time, so we know some of the needs that you'll have as a leader. You don't want to have your people always have to start over again and again and again. So the way what we decided to do is make sure we can help you to leverage the extra work. Because typically, if you had it yourself, you'd have to build it for every new member that comes. We try to keep a way for you to replicate it quick with these things called share codes.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of that now, so I get it. I appreciate that.
You bet, man. All right, let's see what else. Everyone, let's see. Scott, this is all new. Okay, got that. Jason, this is my number one. Okay, gotcha. I'm trying to figure out where I left off. Okay, got that. Okay, how do we get, this is from Annie, how do we get the code? Again, please, we ask support. No, you just submit the form, and then they return a code. You'll get the code after you submit the email. Once you submit the form. So that's a good question, Annie. Okay? So when you submit the form, when the page is ready, you're going to be given a code. And for me personally, I like to give the code. Many times I'll be the one emailing you or contacting you in Telegram or somewhere to give it to you because I want to make sure you don't have any questions or comments about it. That's how these other guys like Tommy and Alan or whoever else has gotten these, Justin, all these guys, when they do their forms, sometimes they want a funnel and they don't want a page. Sometimes they want the membership stuff done. So I like to clarify things to make it really powerful for you rather than just sending you a page. What do you call it? Just sending you a code. Okay? Thanks, Annie. It was good stuff. Now I feel better. I don't like it when I'm the only one talking. You already know that. So you guys have been terrific there. All right. I will tell you, God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Before we get to rain, I'm going to get out here. I got to get my ride in, guys. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. And when I see you, I don't want to be in a wheelchair pushing myself around. I want to be able to see you and dance with you and have fun. What's the best funnel or page for novices? Well, the best one for novices, we already have some made. Just use them, right? Get the market system, use one of those. And then as you grow and go through the trainings, you're going to want to expand upon it. Here's what I tell you all. This is the biblical principle. Be faithful with little, but you do know to do. Then you can later become ruler. But waiting to try to only become better at everything, it won't make sense. Take what little bit you know and act on that. We've got a marketing system with 28 pages already that exist. You don't have to have a page built. Just use something. You also already have a referral link and a landing page automatically without even paying. Use that. Later, you can expand upon some of this other stuff. Don't overwhelm yourself to where you're paralyzed. You just want to be able to grow more each day. If you're here 5 or 6, it's okay that you don't know anything about pages today. 5 weeks from now, it's going to be really confusing that you have no idea what to do, because when your people you're signing up ask you, you're going to be stuck, and that may be the reason they say no. If it's not good enough that even you know about it after 2 or 3 months, why should I join this thing? So, anyway.
Just tell me, I've got a question.
Yeah.
As far as not the phone, but the page y'all done for me, as far as so that I can share that I did, that, you know, for the this is a book that's going to be free. They have to request it. That I went down to the bottom and clicked. How long does it take before I should see it in the in the ones who if I go out and see it, the words I'm looking for, something as far so I can know that somebody's clicked on it and they want some information or want to be able to send a link for their free book.
You don't send it. The system sends their link, right? It's automatic. Remember that? You don't have to send them anything.
Yeah, but thing about I was trying to test it. So.
Okay, but if you're testing with the same email address that it's created from, it's going to create a conflict. So if you're going to test it, so it's like, okay, here's what I'm going to test myself. I'm going to make dinner, and I'm going to surprise myself. You can't do it. It's a conflict. So when it comes to programming, you have to like make sure you divide it up. So let's just say TommyAdams@gmail.com. That's who's doing the test. And now I'm going to use my other email. That's TommyAdams@AOL. That's what I'm going to use as the subscriber. And now that way I get the email message and all that, but you're going to be trying to send yourself an email message or communicate that way, and it's going to create a conflict. Computers do have limitations, and one of them is when there's a conflict, it will do nothing.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll use a different email. Thanks.
Yeah, sure. You guys are the best. Don't worry. I'm back tomorrow at 3 o'clock. We've got part 4. What's it all about? I think that may be membership sites or something. We're going to do a training. And then at 11 o'clock, this specific training will go live.
Can you tell us about the replays? I just can't find those. I don't know how to find a replay.
I got you, brother. So, are you already following us on Telegram?
Yes, I am.
Okay, that's good. Today, you got an email message, and I actually said that the replays are going to be live on YouTube. So, let's do this. Let's go out to what we call YouTube. That's what we call it. Let me go ahead. These are live.
I don't want to hold you up from your...
You're not holding me up, brother. Man, this is why I'm here. This is why I'm here. So don't worry. You couldn't do that if you wanted. All right? You're a good man. If I know you're going to get something out of this, it's worth it. It's just not worth it if everybody's going to sit and watch me. There's no way in the world I'm going to stay here extra. But you're worth it. So if you look at this, today at 11 o'clock, right?
Okay, so it's on the YouTube channel.
I'm not even on the YouTube. I'm on the YouTube channel, right? So here's some of the videos. Now, if I click on videos, I see the training where we did the financial connection between the products. Then there's IC updates, but I don't want to see these. I want to see the all videos because I need to find the one that was just done. So the financial connections. I'm going to always email out, like the one doing today, I'm not going to email out. It's going to be live tomorrow at 11 o'clock. I did one today at 11, and it's going to be there. But if you want to go to our channel Every replay is going to be there.
Got it. Okay.
Everyone. How to build a championship team. But the unfortunate thing is we've got a ton of them, but it's worth it. Some of you guys don't know how to join people through Cash App. But I also put them in Telegram. I try to put them in Telegram. I just don't want to overwhelm Telegram. You know?
Got it.
Okay?
Okay, only other thing if you can talk about in the future is is there a custom domain option at all?
Yes. I'm going to talk about it now because you're that kind of dude. You're a good dude. So, I'm going to go back out here. And the page may have already signed me out. If it did. No, it didn't. Ha ha ha. Let me go to products. You were a good guy to ask that. So, if I was in my page builder, I go to page builder. See this word here?
Yes.
Custom domains. When you go to custom domains, it's not, we have it disabled during our what do you call it? During our integration of the new one, but we already have it. So, but what I want you to do is when you submit the form that I told you about, if you already have a domain, right, then what you're going to do is I'm going to give you what's called a DNS to point your domain to until we get that back.
Okay.
Does that help you?
I'm familiar with the domain servers and all that stuff.
Okay, good. Yeah, we'll give the name servers. We'll give the name servers to point that at. That's all. That'll be what we do.
Got it. Okay, perfect, man. Enjoy your day.
Yes, sir. You guys are the best. Anyway, I think we're good. I can't believe you guys from the UK stayed on so late, Noreen. That's crazy. And Annie, you guys have a long time. God bless you.
Dwayne, it's 9 o'clock here, so that's early for us. Well, for me, it is.
Okay.
It's on me. Yes, I really appreciate you doing it early so that we can all jump on. Because obviously, the UK team's on as well. We love watching you, so thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. God bless you guys. Everyone have a great day. We'll talk later tomorrow in part 4 at 3 p.m. and at 11.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. It's talking.
This is Jackie. How are you doing?
Oh, my goodness. Let me see. Oh, yeah, Jackie with the CCI. Yes.
Yeah.
It's been a while, my dear. How you doing?
I just have a really quick question. Today is my day to renew my subscription. And I actually right now use BitPay. Okay. So I went out to do it yesterday, and then I was like, oh my goodness, I've actually been working extremely long hours. So it sent me a caution notice, like you're going to pay extremely high BitPay fees or network fees or something like that. And then I got a little scared. I was like, I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing.
I can help you with that.
Okay.
I've done several trainings over the last 10 days on what type of wallets to use for making payments and receiving payments to avoid all these fees. Some are getting charged through the roof. You might as well not make money if you're going to be losing 10 to 30%, right? Honest to gosh, it gets pretty ugly after a while. So to help you, create an account at blockchain.info. Use BitPay to use your card, but don't use it to quarterback. You don't want to send money to different people from BitPay. If you're going to use it for the card, use it for that. But that's about it. Now, if your question's about your subscription, I will tell all of you this. I'll give you a fair warning. I hate to see it, but every day, a ton of money is lost because of that one thing. And I warn everybody. You guys will tell me. I tell you, pay it early if you can. Not now. I know you have the BitPay issue, but these are for other people to hear. When possible, if you pay it, just going to add the 30 days to your other one. Don't let it lapse. Thousands of dollars. I've seen several people from the same team come in yesterday, and I watched it go nowhere. Because the upline they probably work in so many programs, they're ineffective at all of them. Only let it lapse. I mean, it's amazing. Someone will join here on a Friday, and only by a week from now, forget they even joined. And next thing you know, they're growing a team. And the team starts coming in. The team's making money, but they're not. Don't let your money go to waste. So that's an encouragement to all of you. Pay the $20 the minute you think about it. It's just $20 with a Bitcoin. Don't lose. I've seen literally probably within the last 2 hours, people lose. There's thousands of dollars being lost over a $20 habit. So now for you, my dear, if you see me, Jackie, do I have you in Telegram? I can help you with the process. Don't worry about it. We'll help you get past that. If they're going to do that, if you don't have Bitcoin in any other location, I'll maybe let you send it to another BitPay account and bypass it for you. I don't know. I'll figure something out.
Okay. I'm on Telegram, but yeah, you can just let me do it that way until I can figure it out. I had some other things, but I'm going to be honest with you, I wasn't really a big proponent of Bitcoin. It's okay, but it's like this all this stuff and like send it here, scan a picture, do this. I'm like,
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, I get it.
That's my point for that.
I get it. None of us were a big proponent, and I was told about it first in 2012, and I didn't start until 16. And the difference it made was the things you don't know about math, money, currency, will always be used against you. That's just a fact. I love dropping you guys these nuggets because you need to get this in. What you don't know about money will always be used against you. So it's a pain in the neck, but trust me, learning it will give you the upper arm. So it's a pain in the neck. We'll get through it together. I will tell you to save money in fees, grow past it. Don't let it bother you that you have to make another change. Get an account at blockchain.com. It's free. Costs you nothing. Make an account and then use one of those wallets from now on to catch your Bitcoin. And if you need to send some to BitPay, send a little bit to BitPay for your card, but don't get caught up with it, okay?
Okay.
And the rest of you guys, I'm telling you now, please learn all you can about what you don't know. Because what you don't know, when it comes to money, business, and things like that, it's going to be used against you. And that's why so many people are scammed today in Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever currencies you want to know about. People are scammed them because all they want to know is just enough to make a little bit of money, and then they get caught up. So, all right, thank you, Jackie. I'll look for you on Telegram. The rest of you guys, God bless you. You rock. Don, appreciate you too. Yeah, I usually pay it in a week early. Yeah, good deal.
Thanks for everything.
You bet.
Yeah.
Take care.
Oh wait, my name is Jacqueline Boykin. Jacqueline. It's not Jackie on Telegram.
I know who you are on Telegram. I know that, but can I call you Jackie, or is it only friends and family?
No. Jackie is fine. I just didn't want you to look for Jackie on Telegram.
Okay. Hey, Andrea, you see how I pick on her? Okay, it's all good.
You're not the only one.
Yeah. Jeez. All right, you guys be good.
Thank you.
By the way, this will be playing live at 11 o'clock tomorrow. Don't miss it, guys. Take care.
All right, bye.
Yep.